Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me again today. Sunday morning when I'm filming this. Don't know what you're up to today, but I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'm just coming on here just to give you a little glimpse of some of the products that I bought from the new catalogue. Lovely new catalogue here. It came out on the 3rd of June. Lovely things in it. You can see all my page marked here with all the things that I want. The pink were maybes and the yellow were, I've definitely got to have that. So I did an order. I was quite conservative in my order because in past years I've gone really mad, bought loads and loads of stuff and then ended up not using it, and then there's another catalogue out that you want to buy loads and loads of stuff. So I've tried to be quite conservative, but now I'm getting to the stage where I'm seeing everybody's lovely projects and thinking I've got to have that set, I've got to have that set. But anyway, I started off quite conservatively, so I just wanted to pop on here and show you what I have bought. So let's put the catalogue to one side for a minute. Right, first of all, this set jumped out at me, as it obviously did to lots of people, especially with this punch. This is called the Pick a Label Punch. Pick a Label Punch, something like that. Every time I talk about this punch, I have to look it up because I can never remember exactly what it's called. Lovely Labels Pick a Punch, and it's the Lovely You bundle on page 169 of the catalogue. And I love all these little elements. I think these would be really great for making them some patterns for one sheet wonders and things. Little background, really lovely, love it. I love the fact that they're solid stamps, so you don't need to colour them in, so you can just stamp and then go. I have made these are my customer thank you treats for this month, and I made these things. So you can see I've used the labels. You can make in 3 widths. You can make them in 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, or 1/2 inch, and I've made 1 in 1 inch and 1 in 3/4 of an inch here, and just layered them on top of each other, and then used Wildly Grateful and that little decorative stamp there to decorate. So that's what I've done with that one. I've done some other things with it, but I haven't got those to hand. So put that out of the way over there. Now the other set that you will have seen me using, if I can find it, it's not here. Oh, for some reason it's back on my shelf. It's meant to be with my pile of stuff. Here we go. So got the wrong one out. Right, this one. This is my absolute favourite because if you see my border up here, with this I can just about make a replica of my border, which I love. Really lovely. Love this font. And mixing it with these capital letters. Love these little flowers that you can stamp, and again it comes with the punch. It comes with the confetti flower border punch, which is this. I can see me, I tend to use the flowers punched out. I don't use this as a border so much. Haven't used it as a border yet, and I haven't really seen it used as a border very much either, but I have used the punches. So on this card I punched out different colours of flower, and then on this one I stamped them with the stamp set and then punched them, so they're standing up on dimensionals, can you see? And then this one I just stamped. I've just stamped the flowers. So there's lots of different ways to use this set. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. I'm going to be using that a lot more. Really love it. So that's another bundle. And don't forget our offer of joining this month. That if you join, you can choose a free bundle to go with your starter kit. So you choose £130 worth of product for £99 anyway, and then you can choose a free bundle. So you could get this bundle absolutely free with your starter kit. Absolute, there's so many people joining at the minute because it's such a good offer. If you want to ask me anything about joining, please get in touch because I'd be really happy to help. Right, what else did I buy? Right, I'm going to show you these because I haven't shown you before. So the Ornate Garden Suite was put out before the catalogue to purchase, so I've had this quite a long while. Shame to say I haven't used it yet. I really must get around to using it. Love that big thank you and thanks, love that. And then you can say thank you ever so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything. Just wanted to say thank you. So lovely sentiments in that one. And then this one has some border stamps and punches, dies to go with it, sorry. So it's got all these lovely border dies. So that one's just got holes. This is a decorative one. This one you can punch out and then punch it out so you get a nice, get it on the edge of a page. Lovely. And then there's some flowers that layer on this one that go over that one. I really must start using these. I haven't used them at all yet, but I do love them. So that's that set. And then this one is all called Ornate Style. So that was Ornate Thanks. This one's Ornate Style. They're all part of the Ornate Garden suite. Oh, and I didn't get the papers. I've got some papers that go with this as well. I've got some of the DSP, yeah. And this one is called Ornate Style, and it's just the image stamps. Love this patterny one down here in this little corner, this little flower. I like all the simpler ones best. This is just sort of does my head in. It's just a bit too much, but I will use it. I have seen some lovely images of that and lovely colouring of it. And then gorgeous, gorgeous dies. Very, as it says, it is very ornate. So everything else I think needs to be very simple if you use this. But I've seen this one used. This cuts out a negative image, so it's really beautiful. So love, love, love that. So I will be using them very, very soon. So pop them away. And then from the new catalogue, I've got a few other stamp sets. Let's start with this one. This one I like. I think this is a really great set for beginners if you're just starting, because it's got a whole range of lovely sentiments. So you're going to have most of the sentiments that you need for your cards already in just one set. Lovely big stamp here, and then little fillers that go in the centre of it, and then more flowers that could fill in the spaces around the edge, and 3 leaf images. Really lovely. Love this watercolour effect. So you stamp it and it looks like you've watercoloured it. So yeah, really lovely. Love that set. And then what else did I buy? Oh, I bought this one. Love this one as well. Now this goes with, can I find it? The small bloom punch, which was one of the rewards in the stamp celebration back in January, February, March, and I got the punch then, and this set coordinates with it. But I love it. I love it. I love the flower pot, the basket, and as some of you know, I quill as well, and I'm just thinking doing the basket and then filling it with quilled flowers would actually look really pretty. So I think that's on my list of things to do as well. So these 2 flowers would punch out with the punch. These 2 would be fairly easy to fussy cut. Not sure about fussy cutting the leaves. They'd be a bit more tricky, but these ones would be a doddle. So yeah, lovely. Love that. Looking forward to using that as well. What else did I buy? Oh, this is another favourite set. I haven't seen many people using this. I think I might be on my own as you're having this as my favourite set. This is called So Much Happy, and it's got a big happy, and then happy to have you in my life, happy birthday, happy to celebrate you, happy to know you, happy graduation, so very happy. And then lovely balloon images and a square of stars which you could make into a parcel, into a present. And then the strings for the balloon and the bow and a big star. And then the dies are to die for. Love them. So you've got this big happy which will cut out of a piece of card, and you cut away all this element, so it just I'll have to do a card and show you. Love this bunting. I am a bunting lover, so love that those little flags. And then you've got a couple of straight dies. This one would just give you a stitched line. This one's got like diagonal lines. Then you've got this lovely border here, which is like clouds really. You could actually do some sponging around that to make that look like clouds. And then to match the stamp set, you've got the 2 balloons, got some little stars and a big star. That star will cut out that. And the string as well. I'm not sure if it cuts that out. Could try, I suppose. No, I don't think that does cut out. I think this is separate. I think this is a separate thing. So you can either cut it out, you can die cut it, or you can just stamp it. But I'm loving that, and I'm hoping to use that very soon. So watch this space. And then a couple of other stamp sets. This one is from the beginner catalogue, which I had out at the beginning. And I like this again because it's got some nice sentiments and some nice simple little images, which if you're a beginner and you're wanting to get to grips with colouring, this would be really good because they're not too overpowering to colour. They're not too big. And they're on page 5 of the little beginner catalogue, which is called Make Beautiful Things rather than the beginner catalogue. I don't know why they don't call it the beginner catalogue, to be honest, because that's what it's marketed as. So yeah, so lovely, and looking forward to using that. And I've got a beginner's course starting quite soon, so I will be using that with beginners to show how to use and how to make beautiful cards, even if you've never done it before in your life. The last stamp set I've got is this one, and again, I'm all about sentiments. I love sentiments, and I love birthday sentiments, so I love this one. I can just see this would just be lovely just on a card with some lovely DSP behind it. This one, I love this. I'm always forgetting people's birthdays, so having a belated birthday stamp is just bliss. And actually, I'm thinking I could also mask that off and just have that as a nice big happy birthday. This one's quite sweet. I don't usually say happy B-Day, but I might. And it's your day, enjoy it. I might even use that one. As some of you will know, I have a bit of a thing about fussy sentiments. I tend to just want to use happy birthday, thank you, congratulations, happy anniversary, get well soon. Those sort of straightforward sentiments. I'm not really into the more gushy ones, and I have to say I have had a bit of a laugh. I mean, it's very personal choice, I know. Where's the lovely you stamp set? There is not many of these sentiments that do it for me. Love is what makes us a family. It's not the kind of thing that my family would say. We do love each other. I don't know that it's love that makes us a family. I think it's genetics that make us a family. Cherished friend. Don't think many of my friends would appreciate that. Just because I quite like. Smile. Possibly let's cheer you up. Yeah. So some of them, but yeah, not keen on all of them. I wish they'd just done a nice happy birthday or a nice thank you in that script, because I love the font. Anyway, those are all the stamp sets I bought. And then I've got a whole load of DSP, but most of it is just the DSP stack, the family stacks. So I've got it in brights. Now let me just show you. So each pack, now I don't know whether you can see, let me bring that up close. Can you see the little lines on those circles? So they're not just circles, they've got little lines on them. So I quite like that one. I'm not sure about that one. I probably will use it. This one, I like this, just text, just typewritten text. And then this one, the wood grain, is quite nice as well. And so in each pack of, the brights, the subtles, the neutrals, the regals, you get 2 sheets of each. So you get 2 of those in all of the colours. So that's 40 sheets in a pack. And I've got it in the new in colours and the subtles, and I will be getting it in all the others. What Jez and I do, you'll know if you watch my blog regularly, you'll know that Jez and I tend to share a lot of things. So we each bought some paper and we're going to share the pack so that we get half a pack each. But I've also made up a little pack for my customers this month with some of the, not those papers, but these are the papers, these are lots of flowers. No, what are they called? I've got to find one of them, I don't know. I can't remember what they're called. They're called something flowers. Flowers, every, oh, here we go. What are they called? Flowers for every season. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Yeah, so I've made up some of those for my customers. I'm just going to quickly show you these. So this is a pack that's ready to send off to Jez. So whereas there's 2 in here of each sheet, you would get 4. So there's that one. And these match really well with all the new in colours. The Misty Moonlight, Cinnamon Cider, Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, and Just Jade. So these are lovely papers. I've used these on my customer gifts this month. There we go. Just going through really quickly. There, yeah. I've noticed though, I've only got 6x6 papers this time. I didn't buy any that are 12x12, so I'm going to have to remedy that, because I do occasionally want to make something that's a bit bigger. So I will have to remedy that. So what else did I buy? Well, I had to buy a pack of the new in colours. So that I've got them. So you get 4 sheets of each colour in this pack. That's the Bumblebee. That's the Cinnamon Cider. That's the Just Jade. That's the Magenta Madness. I love this hot pink, love that hot pink. And the Misty Moonlight. I think those two are my favourite of the two new in colours. And I quite like them together actually as well. So I bought the cardstock, and I also bought the inks, the ink pads. So I've got a new ink pad for each of those colours. And to coordinate, I also bought, let me get it, some of it has gone back on my shelves. I bought some of the in colour ribbon. This ribbon comes in all of the in colours, and it's lovely. It's very soft. It's very easy to tie in a bow. I just bought it in Magenta Madness, but I think I will be buying some of the other colours as well. That's very, very sweet. And then, sorry, I've got to clear out because it's buried. Here we go. Last thing that I bought were some embellishments. So these are the 2022 in colour enamel dots. So always really useful, and they just coordinate so well with the in colours. So you can see there are the inks, and they just coordinate. It's just so lovely having everything that coordinates together. And then these, wasn't quite sure what these were going to be, but I just ordered them on a whim because it's quite nice to have some neutral embellishments, and they are lovely. Can you see? So I'll bring them up to the camera a bit closer so you might be able to see a bit better. And you see, these are the clear ones, so they're really quite silvery actually. They say they're called clear, but they're quite silvery. And then these are gorgeous. These are the matte ones, and I love those. Those are a bit pearly, like pearls, but slightly nicer. So those will be great fun to play with. So that's my stash. If you don't yet have a catalogue and you're watching this and you don't have your own Stampin' Up demo, please ask me to send me a message, and I'll pop one in the post to you. Very happy to do that. If you're a beginner, might be interested in looking at the beginner catalogue for the things, the suggestions in there that might be good things to get you started. Watch this space for the start of my beginner course, which is going to be beginning soon, I promise. But that's it from me today. I hope you've liked just seeing my crafty haul from the Stampin' Up catalogue. And I hope you'll come back and see what I do with some of those things quite soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.